What's up, everyone? We are back on the Survival Craft server. If you can see behind me, we have a lot of things that got done. Over the weekend, we spent, I don't even know, like 13, 14 hours a day working on stuff. And then AFKing all the time. Like, our playtime is up fully this entire weekend. Like, we were on the server 24/7. We weren't working. A lot of it was spent AFKing, and you can already see the walls behind us, but we built the perimeter for the Guardian farm. Like I said, it took us all weekend. Friday night, after I recorded this video, we got started on it all, building the world machine, and you can see it's still up there, and we left all the border stuff up there. The border took about a day to AFK all the way around, but we got it done. It was a process, a very, very, very troublesome process, but we got it done. It took us about 7 people to do it, all of us AFKing at different spots with different redstone machines, placing all these down. Like I said, it took about a day of AFKing, a day or two of AFKing, so practically the whole weekend just to get this entire thing done, of just constant work. So like I said, at least 48 to 60 hours were spent on this thing, trying to get it done with all 7 or 8 of us. So it definitely took a lot of time. It's super efficient and still nowhere even near done, but it's just our next project. We're gonna build a huge building around it, so yeah, it's just the next big project. So let's go ahead and do a little bit of a showcase of it. So we're still working out storage and stuff for sorting. Right now all of it's just being sorted into these end chests over here. Skipping all those right now because we don't have any of that set up yet to where it can go into those chests. So it's getting sorted into here. This is about a half hour of AFKing. So I mean, it produces a lot of items that we can find useful. But our idea with this project was to kind of go with the sandstone block palette, but I guess we're reversing it more back towards modern, to kind of stick with the modern feel of the server and modern theme. There's still mobs spawning on these because there's no light sources over here, but that's going to change once we actually get the building around it built. The building itself is going to be a total of, I think, and the server is lagging really, really bad right now because of the farm, I'm guessing. But I'm not too sure. And also Guardians are glitching out and falling here, so that's another thing we're going to have to fix because we're losing a lot of items that way. This is a super duper efficient farm, how we built it. The only spawning things that we have up there, you know, so we only have one spawning platform up there, which is just that big thing where DDJJ is. We'll actually fly up there real quick so you guys can kind of check it out what we have. So this is actually the redstone portion. This allows us to turn the farm on and off. It's not completely up and ready yet, but we're working on it. So we'll actually go into spectator mode here, so that way you guys can see the inside of the farm. This so far is what we have. This side's not on yet because I think he's working with the water buckets, but the rest of this is on. They spawn in down here as well. Fish and squid also spawn here, so it's kind of a best of both worlds. And since fish and squid are passive mobs, it doesn't affect mob cap, so you can still have the fish come through, but I don't think the fish can fall through because they have to stay up in water and they're not going to fall through. But anyways, the Guardians come in through here. They kind of get piled in right here, which we're going to work on fixing this, so that way they don't get piled in and they can't really swim upstream either. So we'll work on getting this fixed, and then they obviously just kind of fall down here. But so far this is the farm. We don't have it exposed to any open sun blocks right now because if the Guardians are exposed to if the water blocks are exposed to light, the effectiveness of the farm is 10 times lower. If that makes sense. Sorry, I'm a little sick still, just trying to clear my throat out. But anyways, this thing produces quite a bit of items. As you can see, that was after half hour, so maybe like 600 so far an hour. But we're working on the productivity of it to where it's going to be a constant flow of guardians, and we will get that going. And see they're glitching out of this right here, so we're gonna have to fix that, but it shouldn't be too hard. It's just there's too many of them floating in here because it's really backlogged. But we're gonna work on getting this sorted out to where it's just a constant flow of guardians coming through. Like I said, this isn't the best way to do it. We can definitely do it way better, but for right now this is what we have, and it's easily fixable. So this is what we're working with for the guardian farm. We have a ton of item storage. Like, we can store up to 1.3 million items out of this farm if we don't use any shulker boxes, that is. But as of right now, the farm is having an issue keeping up with the thing, so it's filling up really fast, unfortunately. So we had to keep emptying it for right now until we get our new storage plan figured out. We're working on getting all that set up and figured out in the redstone world. So this thing's going really fast because it's on a dropper clock, or an observer clock. That's just all one tick, so it goes really fast. It keeps up really well. It's just the hoppers, they don't keep up. So we'll work on storage expansion, or not storage expansion, but just expanding the collection system for the items, and then eventually we'll branch it all into a smart sorting system. This is just temporary until we get the actual building built, and then we can tear out a lot of this and rebuild it and make it a lot nicer. We're using sea pickles here, so that way the items stay there and go into the hoppers. But most of these hoppers are probably, yeah, this one's full because this chest is full, so this guy's full of items. But yeah, so far this is our guardian farm for right now. It's pretty efficient as is with all the flaws in it, but that's just kind of how you gotta do. You just gotta build the farms and then iron out the flaws afterwards. So just like you do in programming, but you just build and then iron out the flaws afterwards and try to make it more efficient. So the main layout of the farm's done. The farm's actually working. That was our primary goal for the day. We really just wanted to get the farm running fully. I hope that guy doesn't blow up. Mobs are still spawning, obviously, because we don't have a ton of light sources for them, but oh, juke you too. Oh, wow, you actually hit that one. Okay. Oh. Yeah, we play on hard in this map, so it's interesting. But anyways, yeah, this is the farm so far. We actually we're gonna do some work too while we're recording. Just kind of giving you guys an overlook of it, and stuff like that. But we have a few things that actually need to be accomplished with this thing still. So I got to work on the spawning of, that's my redstone shulker box. And glass, because we have to refill all these holes with glass. We're not going to do it with white glass right now, we're just going to do it with regular glass, because all this is going to get torn out anyways for the floor. Our building's going to be like, I think 7 chunks by 7 chunks. So this will stop other mobs from spawning on the open blocks inside of it. So if I can get out of it, there we go. And then we'll go ahead and patch this up. Don't worry about this looking bad, we'll fix it. And like I said, a lot of this is going to get covered up by white concrete in the future anyways, when we actually start building this building. But we need to work on a few things before we can really start tackling this building. We need to get the nether hub to it built. Some concrete powder, sorry. But we need to get the building over it built, so that way we don't have any issues. Then we can get the nether hub built as well. So that's in the next like week or so that we're going to be doing that. But this entire white thing outlines the spawning platform up there for guardians. Yeah, that's how that works. And then you get things like this guy. Like he really should be there, you know. That's alright. Another thing that we gotta do, we're gonna make it, we have smart storage. Sorry, I'm a little all over the place today, but we have smart storage that's gonna be going into this. It's gonna be storing the items. That will be sorting out all the items, putting it where they belong in the chests, and whatnot. So that's the smart storage system that we will be having for this farm. And then hopefully we can add in 2 unloaders to this thing to get it to unload a little bit faster. All running off of the 1-tick observer clock. So that's the only problem, is it's going to be continuously running for right now until we get the redstone up there figured out to where we can shut the farm off. Right now me and Dee are the only 2 people on the server right now working. We have a few other people that joined us yesterday that were playing last night and helping us out with the farm. And then my girlfriend also has been helping us with the farm too. So she helped us build a lot of it, and yeah. Like I said, we finished this all this morning. Woke up at about 7, got done with it about noon, so about 4 hours to build most of this, which is pretty fast. So, but with both of us working at it, it went by pretty quick. My girlfriend built all the storage this weekend, did all the running of the storage, so it worked pretty well with her working as well. But she unfortunately had to go because she has stuff to do, but it's alright. So, like I said, I really just wanted to showcase most of this farm in this video. If you guys want to build this farm, it's really not that difficult. It's a pretty easy farm to build. The biggest thing is just having the perimeter, but perimeters, they don't really matter as long as you light up caves and stuff. So perimeters just make it easy because you put in glass floors, nothing can spawn. But you guys can kind of see how this goes. We just have 2 block columns. It's below layer 61. Guardians can't spawn above layer 61. So that's why we have that. They're all spawning up there, which works. And then they fall down. They had to fall, I think, 34 blocks before they die, and then they die. So they're falling way more than 34 blocks. What we're going to end up doing eventually is we're going to have a platform a little bit further up that you can activate with a switch, and it pushes redstone out, and then that will let you AFK, or not AFK, but get XP from it. This farm, in theory, should produce around 75,000 XP per hour, so that's kind of what we're ruling for. I'm not exactly sure spawn rate yet, so we'll calculate a lot of that stuff, and then we'll update it once the farm's actually finished. We'll let you guys know exactly what we have and what we don't have, so, and like how much it can take, what's the spawn rate, stuff like that, once we understand the farm and we actually understand more about it and what it can do, so, and what its outputs are. So that's our current Guardian farm right now. It's pretty decent sized. But this is just kind of a broad view of it. This entire border is 20 by 20. So 20 chunks by 20 chunks. It's a huge border. Like I said, it took us all weekend to build. It was not easy, but this is the size of the border for the Guardian farm. It's extremely big. There's still lava pits because the AFK machine, it does one scan over the thing. So basically what it was doing is it was taking, we would sit here, we would AFK with it, we'd place down concrete blocks. Once it hit down there, it would go across, and it would just lay the concrete blocks down while we placed them. So we'd just walk along with it and it would just place them down. So 4 wide. So that's the AFK machine we did with that. Worked pretty good. I mean, it got the job done, but like I said, it only ran once, so across, which was unfortunate because now we have these lava pools and stuff. So yeah, the glass, same-ish concept. You guys can check out Il Mango's channel. He has videos on placing stuff down, or like placing down block placing machines that place blocks and stuff automatically for you. It's a lot easier with ice because you can make ice with the machines, but same concept. Those machine. Wow. That's funny that he just died right there. But yeah, this is the perimeter. Another thing too about storage systems, if you guys don't know this already, sea pickles, items can crash into them and still allow room to get past. So you can crash items into them and then put them right on the edge of the storage, and they will fall down, which is why this side isn't storing any items currently, because when we did this we messed up the design and we brought this too close to it, so the sea pickle unfortunately doesn't do anything right here, but that's our fault. Just bad planning. We didn't plan it properly and everything like that, so that's why that's not working, but it's okay. We'll fix it. We have plenty of time to fix it, so ouch. But yeah, we have plenty of time to fix it. Yeah, this thing's pretty crazy, but like I said, if you guys want to build this thing, there's another one that's like, it's called like Insane Guardian Farm. It's the same concept, but not the same farm. So it's practically the same farm, just ours is designed differently and it's a little bit smaller than theirs, so but still incredibly good farm. Oh, and I missed. I mean, I landed, but then I turned too far and got off of it. I think he's flying back over here because he has to finish the redstone up here. He's doing most of the redstone stuff on this one for us, so that's really nice. Alright, I think this is gonna go over to the button. I think that's his idea. I'm not too sure what he's doing. We'll see if it grabs all of them. Oh, yeah. Alright, there we go. So we're gonna go ahead and pick all those back up, so that way they're not just sitting there. The side's still down, but that's okay. We only have this front window open so we can see the water and make sure that it's all flowing. You don't have to have that. You can do this entire thing all the way around. It might be a little bit more efficient that way since there's no light getting into the water whatsoever, so it'll probably increase your spawning rates of guardians a little bit. But hopefully they don't start lasering me. They are, okay. But it should increase the spawning rate of your guardian farm quite a bit. Stay tuned as well for the server's lagging really bad. Like really bad. Oh my. Hello. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's been fine all morning, but now I'm recording. It just wants to break. So who knows what that's about, but tomorrow we're actually going to be uploading a redstone video on the gravel and sand duplicator that we have on our server. This thing's super efficient, 75,000 items an hour. I did a previous video explaining it, so go check that video out if you want to see it. Like I said, go check that video out if you really want to see it. It's really, really efficient, so this thing's fast. These are not fast. I wish dropper or hoppers would move items faster, being honest, just because they're so slow. Then we fill up our inventories on them because we have to empty them ourselves, but I guess that's the name of the game, huh? Then we just go and fill up all the chests for them. There we go. Yep, this is our 6th chest so far, so this thing way blows our old Guardian farm out of the water. Like, our old Guardian farm doesn't even close to the thing, close to the power of this one. What is even happening? Okay, well, that's actually the yeah. So this is going to be it for this video. We're going to work on the nether hub to get to this thing, so we don't have to keep using so many rockets. But anyways, that's going to be it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Anyways, that's us showcasing the Guardian farm that we have on the Survival Craft server. I hope you guys really liked the video. Stay tuned for next video because we'll be showcasing the sand gravel duplicator. And yeah. So this thing is pretty efficient. At least if you make it more efficient, we're going to end up working on making it more efficient here in the next couple of days. But in the next video, we should have some sort of video around this thing. We might have a different video, but anyways, I want you guys to have a great day. Remember to like, comment, subscribe for more content, and peace out.